Welcome to the world of social media and our show Sports Connect. I'm Megha Sinha. Twinkle twinkle social star. Once you log in, whole world is at par. We will now take you to a 30-minute roller coaster ride in the universe of sports through the platform of social media. Trending sports news, gossips across the sports arena. How will the Indian cricket team gain back their winning form against the Proteas in one-days and tests? How are Bollywood celebs engage themselves in the sports in the ongoing Indian Super League football tournament, and much more coming in. Now we take you to our next segment in the lineup, which is In Trend. Hashtags list football, get well soon Navjot Singh Sidhu, which dominated the Twitter world and Twitterati. But before we proceed to all this, let's take a quick look at this trending video of the week. This is not the first time that sport and Bollywood have come together. What Indian Super League has managed to do is to bring crowd to the stadium. We hope that the money and the recognition that comes with the tournament takes Indian football to greater heights. Moving on to our Twitter trending story, the Indian Super League football tournament. The second season of the Indian Super League got underway with a dazzling opening ceremony in Chennai, where several Bollywood superstars lit up the event.
Fans around the world witnessed a star-studded ceremony. Superstars Amitabh Bachchan, Rajnikant and cricket legend Sachin Tendulkar were amongst the high-profile celebrities present, along with Mukesh Ambani and his wife Neeta Ambani. Cricketing legend Sachin Tendulkar rubbed shoulders with the Tamil megastar Rajnikant at the opening ceremony of the second edition of Indian Super League. Sachin posted on his Twitter page, "Mr. Rajnikant's enthusiasm is infectious at the ISL opening ceremony, wishing all the teams the very best of the tournament."
And now the next story. Navjot Singh Sidhu has been admitted to hospital for deep vein thrombosis.
Mr. Navjot Singh Sidhu was admitted to a hospital in Delhi on Tuesday with acute deep vein thrombosis (DVT). Sidhu played 51 tests and 136 ODIs for India between 1983 and 1999. Sidhu has been a two-time former MP from Amritsar constituency in Punjab. News of Sidhu in hospital spread like fire, and top personalities took Twitter to wish the aggressive right-hander a speedy recovery. In response, Sidhu tweeted for his fans, saying, "Down but not out. Life-threatening disease, DVT with God's grace will recover. Life is fragile, handled with prayer." Prime Minister Narendra Modi's tweet said, "Dear Navjot ji, get well soon. You are a fighter and will overcome the illness in your trademark style. Our prayers are with you." Another tweet came from Kapil Sharma, with whom Sidhu shares the TV screen in a TV show Comedy Nights with Kapil. Kapil tweeted, "Just spoke to Sidhu Paji's family. He is fine and recovering now. Get well soon and God bless Paji. See you soon on set." The other personalities who tweeted for Navjot Singh Sidhu were India's spin duo of Harbhajan Singh and Ravichandran Ashwin, Minister for Information and Broadcasting Mr. Arun Jaitley, and Mr. Raj Kundra.
A true fighter on the pitch, Navjot Singh Sidhu is displaying the same qualities in fighting this life-threatening disease too. With his jovial nature, he endeared himself to his fans, who are now praying for his health. DD Sports joins in wishing him a speedy recovery. And now shifting our focus to the most happening social media platform. For the youngsters, which make their heartbeat zoom up to the next level. Yes, you're right, we're talking about Facebook. FIFA Ethics Committee reportedly recommends suspending President Blatter for 90 days. If that happens, will it be the end of Blatter?
The suspension has to be confirmed by Judge Hans Joachim Eckert of the Adjudicatory Chamber of FIFA's Ethics Committee. A former advisor of Blatter, Klaus Stolker, has told the press the ruling was made pending an ongoing criminal investigation involving the FIFA president by the Swiss Attorney General. However, Blatter has come out with a statement saying he hasn't heard anything.
It isn't really the catharsis moment which can ensure complete purification of FIFA. Yet, it's a step taken in the right direction. And FIFA Ethics Committee deserves to be lauded for that. Time to slip into a short break. On the other side of the show, there's much more sports entertainment for you all. Stay connected. Up next is our lead story, India versus South Africa cricket series mishap.
An embarrassing moment happened in India where the players had to go off the field twice when the crowd started pelting the ground with bottles and started creating a huge amount of chaos for the cricket and the BCCI. In response to this, BCCI asked the Odisha Cricket Association to submit report on Cuttack crowd disruption. It hasn't been even 10 days since South Africa cricket team arrived for the longest ever tour of India. Yet, they have already series win in the bag, their first ever limited overs contest in India. World T20 2014 runners-up India were bowled out for just 92 in the second T20 in Cuttack, and the Proteas took a 2-0 lead in the series. After failing to defend 199 runs in the series opener, it was submission beyond the ordinary in Cuttack. This was India's second lowest score in the T20 international matches. India has eventually paid the price for what appears to be the lack of cohesion in the unit. The South Africans have painted a contrasting picture, well reflected by a beaming South African side. India now has a minimum of 4 T20 international matches left before they head to the next year's World T20. The past similar troubles happened in 1996 in Kolkata. Crowd turned hostile during India's World Cup semi-final against Sri Lanka. Spectators set fire to the stands and threw missiles on the ground. In 1999 in Kolkata, mayhem during India-Pakistan Asian Test Championship as Tendulkar's run-out involving Shoaib incited crowd trouble. There also, the crowd started hurling stones and bottles.
In the studio, we are now joined by a social media analyst, Mr. Shadab Hussain. आपका स्वागत है शो में।
शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद।
प्लेयर्स ने तो खराब किया ही किया, लेकिन स्पेक्टेटर्स की परफॉर्मेंस देखी जाए तो भी कुछ अच्छी नहीं थी। इतने भावुक क्यों हो जाते हैं हम क्रिकेट को लेके?
देखिए मेगा, हिंदुस्तान में कोई खेल सबसे ज़्यादा खेला जाता है तो वो है क्रिकेट। क्रिकेट हिंदुस्तानियों के दिलों की धड़कन है और क्रिकेट से हमारे इमोशंस, हमारी भावनाएं जुड़ी हुई हैं। यही वजह रही है कि कटक T20 मैच में जो बोतल फेंकी गई हैं, जो बाधा डाली गई हैं, तो कहीं ना कहीं दर्शकों के जज्बात उनसे मैच से जुड़े थे और हिंदुस्तानी इमोशंस में आकर के वो सारा कुछ किया जो कि नहीं करना चाहिए था। बहुत गंदा हुआ, बहुत ख़राब लगा और इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम उतना अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं कर पाई और अंडर 100 आउट हो गई है, जो कि वहाँ बैठे हुए दर्शकों ने उनको अच्छा नहीं लगा, उन्होंने ये सब किया, बिल्कुल नहीं होना चाहिए था। और हमारी विश्व में क्रिकेट को लेकर के, क्रिकेट लेवल को लेकर के बहुत एक रेपो है, इज़्ज़त है, तो कहीं ना कहीं वो छवि हमारी ख़राब हो रही है। तो हमारे दर्शकों को बिल्कुल नहीं करना चाहिए। चाहे वो 1996 का वर्ल्ड कप ले लीजिए आप, उसमें ये सब हुआ। सचिन तेंदुलकर 65 रन्स पर बोल्ड हो गए थे, लेकिन उसके बाद में दर्शकों ने मैच होने नहीं दिया। और वो मैच विनोद कांबले जिता सकते थे, वो कह रहे थे, उन्होंने कमिट, लेकिन वो सुना ही नहीं दर्शकों ने, वो मैच भी नहीं होने दिया। 99 की एशिया चैम्पियनशिप में जो मैच चल रहा था पाकिस्तान और इंडिया का, उसमें सचिन तेंदुलकर रन आउट हो गए, तब भी मैच नहीं होने दिया दर्शकों ने। फिर 2000 एग्जैक्टली, तो उसके बाद में फिर सारे दर्शकों को बाहर निकाल के फिर वो मैच कराना पड़ा। 2002 की भी यही बात रही है। तो आखिर ये कब तक होता रहेगा? हमारी गवर्नमेंट को चाहिए और BCCI को चाहिए कि कुछ ऐसे रूल्स बनाएं ताकि बोटल्स वगैरह अंदर ना आए और दर्शकों को कोई इस तरह की चीज़ें ना दी जाएं कि इस तरह का कोई फिर दोबारा बाधा आए मैच में या दोबारा मैच रोक देना पड़े। मेरा मानना ये है कि जो बाउंड्री लाइन है और दर्शकों के बीच की दूरी है उसको थोड़ा सा और बढ़ा दें और वो जो जाली लगी रहती है उसको और ऊपर कर दें। कोई बोटल्स अंदर ना दें, जो अंदर की एक मैनेजमेंट है वो अपने हिसाब से वाटर सप्लाई करे या जिस तरह से वो दर्शकों को देना है वो दें। लेकिन मेरा ख्याल है कि दोबारा नहीं होना चाहिए और ये बड़ा दुखद है।
Which brings me to my next question. वहाँ पे
हाँ।
जो सिक्योरिटी पर्सन्स थे
जी।
वो भी थोड़ी गैर जिम्मेदाराना हरकत उनकी भी रही, क्योंकि
हाँ।
वो मैच देखने में मशगूल इतना हो गए कि क्राउड की तरफ उन्होंने ध्यान ही नहीं दिया और फिर ये इंसिडेंट स्टार्ट हो गया।
हाँ, देखिए, अल्टीमेट वो भी हिंदुस्तानी है, सिक्योरिटी भी, उनके ऊपर भी क्रिकेट का फीवर है, वो भी क्रेज़ी हैं। तो वो जब हिंदुस्तानी क्रिकेट टीम इतना गंदा परफॉर्म कर रही है, परफॉर्मेंस नहीं दे रही है, तो वो भी कहीं ना कहीं इमोशनली अटैच हैं। तो वो सारा अपना काम भूलकर, अपनी ड्यूटी भूलकर वो भी उसमें इन्वॉल्व हो गए हैं। तो वो भी कह रहे किस तरह से चीयर अप किया जाए, क्रिकेट टीम को ऊपर लेके आया जाए, किस तरह से स्कोर करें। तो कहीं ना कहीं वो भी हट थे। तो उनको वो अपने सारी जिम्मेदारी भूलकर, अपना सारा काम भूलने के बाद वो भी उनमें इन्वॉल्व हो गए। उन्होंने नहीं देखा कि कहाँ से बोतल आ रही है, कहाँ ज़्यादा हुड़दंग मच रहा है, कहाँ पर ज़्यादा तमाशा हो रहा है, कहाँ पर वो लोग शोर मचा रहे हैं या इस तरह की बातें हो रही हैं कि मैच रोक दिया जाएगा। तो उनका भी मेरे ख्याल से यही रहा है कि उनको अपनी ज़िम्मेदारी निभानी चाहिए थी क्रिकेट छोड़ करके। और गवर्नमेंट को करना चाहिए, ओडिशा क्रिकेट एसोसिएशन को ये होना चाहिए था, जो वहाँ के आयोजक थे, कि वो कैमरे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लगा दें वहाँ पे, सिक्योरिटी थोड़ा सा टाइट कर देते। अगर उनको ये था कि यहाँ के दर्शक इस तरह का काम करते हैं या इस तरह से मैच नहीं होने देंगे, तो थोड़ा सा आभास हो जाता उनको, तो वो उस अपने काम को ज़्यादा फोकस करते, ना कि क्रिकेट को देखते हुए। अब उन्होंने क्रिकेट को फोकस किया तो वो सारी चीज़ वहाँ घट गई, जो कि नहीं होनी चाहिए थी। क्रिकेट के लिए बुरी चीज़ हुई है।
We get so swayed by a passion for the game that we forget the boundary between right and wrong. At the end of the day, cricket is just a game, and it's not just the players but the spectators too who need to adhere to the spirit of the game. Here we present to you our next segment, Did You Know Facts, which will give you interesting insights into the sports world. Here are today's factitious facts. In 1968 at Summer Olympics in Mexico City, Bob Beamon set a world record for the long jump with a jump of 8.90 meters, destroying the last record by about 2 feet. Did you know that Rocky Marciano, with 43 knockouts to his credit, remains the only heavyweight champion in boxing history to retire, having won every fight in his professional career? Did you know that Jackie Robinson was the first African-American Major League Baseball player of the modern era in 1947? Did you know that tug of war was once a part of the Olympic Games? It took place at 5 Olympic Games between 1900 and 1920. Did you know that a baseball has exactly 108 stitches, whereas a cricket ball has between 65 and 70 stitches? Moving on to some light-hearted sports gossip. I'm sure that all cricket enthusiasts are eager for the much-awaited biopic on our cricket cool captain, MS Dhoni. MS Dhoni, The Untold Story, is a biopic that will be based on the life, struggles and achievements of MS Dhoni.
और बैकफुट पर जाकर उन्होंने down the ground has that
The team has lately been shooting in Mauritius, and apparently, as per the reports, the cast and crew were earlier set to leave for London for the shoot. The plan, however, was cancelled at the last moment, and the team then headed to Mauritius. The film is directed by Neeraj Pandey. The film narrates the story of cricketer Mahendra Singh Dhoni that will be played by Sushant Singh Rajput. MS Dhoni, The Untold Story is a biopic on MS Dhoni that is slated for a release in 2016. Earlier, the movie was supposed to release by this year end, but due to the lengthy post-production process of the film, it got delayed. Since Sushant has had to undergo intensive training, as well as grow his hair long to replicate Dhoni's look and then finally cut it short, the movie got postponed. The Untold Story will have a song titled Phir Se that will be dedicated to the Indian cricket team. The song will be filmed on the scene when the Indian cricket team was set to take on Pakistan on the second day of the World Cup 2015. MS Dhoni, The Untold Story is directed by Neeraj Pandey, who himself is a cricket fan and has personally worked on the song and the video to get it ready before the World Cup. Phir Se will be sort of an anthem, a plea, a prayer, a dream that will all be curtailed in one song. Neeraj Pandey had said in a statement that the Phir Se song is our tribute to the inherent passion our players have for the country and the love that the people had towards their team. The makers want to convey to the players that the cricketers have always made the nation proud.
From the archives is our next segment on This Day in Sport.
On this day in 1857, American Chess Association was formed in New York. The association organized the first major chess tournament in the United States. New York Giants and New York Yankees became first teams to play each other for 3 consecutive World Series, also first played at Yankee Stadium.
It's time to head into a short break. Much more entertainment coming up next. Stay connected.
Covering all the sporting events. Bringing the best action forward. Watch all your favorite sports stars only on DD Sports.
back again with some great news for the fans of Saina Nehwal, who recently crossed the 1 million mark of Twitter followers.
Indian badminton player Saina Nehwal is happy to cross the 1 million benchmark on microblogging site Twitter. The 25-year-old badminton player thanked her fans and friends for their support. 1 million fans, thank you so much friends for the love and support. Saina Nehwal joined microblogging site in 2013, has surpassed her friends Ashwini Ponnappa and Jwala Gatta as far as Twitter followers are concerned.
Moving on to our special segment, the picture of the week. This week's top trending picture is a selfie taken by Bollywood actor Arjun Kapoor in the opening ceremony of the Indian Super League. This picture includes Arjun, Sachin Tendulkar, Alia Bhatt, Neeta Ambani, Rajnikant and Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. Now here's a section which you all will love and appreciate. Yes, you guessed it right. It's a cartoon corner. Sports Connect is your show where you can send in all your sports related pictures of achievements till date. We promise that we'll take the best sports achievements with a message in our next episode. You can send in your pictures via email. Our email ID is ddsportsconnect@gmail.com. Just remember, it starts with a K. Stay connected. It's the most difficult portion of our show, to bid adieu. But before we wind up, we leave you with the question of the week in our sports quiz. Today's question is, which was the first non-test playing country to beat India in an international match? Was it Canada, Sri Lanka, Zimbabwe or East Africa? Don't forget to tweet us with your answers using a hashtag #ConnectQuiz and we'll announce the winner in our next episode. Also, you can like us on our Facebook page www.facebook.com/DoordarshanSports, follow us on Twitter @DDSportsIndia and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/DoordarshanSports. For the bloggers out there, you can now share your sports articles with us. We promise that we'll post the most interesting article on our DD Sport blog at ddsportsindia.wordpress.com. Do email us your article at ddsportsconnect@gmail.com. Hope you enjoyed our show. We'll meet you again next week, same day, same time, only on your favorite sports channel, DD Sports. Till then, take care and stay connected.
That's huge. That is a biggie. It's on. Even bringing smoke in the clouds, this. Off the bat, it's still in the air. We've lost it. There it is again. What's he going to do? 6 more. Just a flick of the wrist. This is in the air again. There's Longo, 3 in a row. Yuvraj, 32 from 9 deliveries. Will it make a difference? It doesn't. It's 4 in a row. 5. Yes. It's showtime here. Would you believe this? It's brought. Last ball of the innings. And he's put it away. Or has he? Yes, into the crowd. 6 sixes and then over. Yuvraj Singh finishes things off in style. The first time it's happened in 2020.